Hi everyone, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Stitching with My Littlie Flosstube number 24. Hi, welcome. If you are a new viewer, we want to say thank you for coming along. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch. Occasionally, Lauren, more than me, throws in some other crafts, but primarily it's all about cross stitch. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. You know what you're letting yourself in for, coming to watch us. So welcome back and let's have some fun. So I've got more to show you this week. Well, it's been about 3 weeks actually.
Yeah.
Since we were last here. So I've got more to show you than what Lauren has this time. She had a bit of a holiday from stitching since the last one. However, we have got a retreat Flosstube coming out sometime during this week as well, where Lauren stitched more than I did because I chatted and Lauren stitched. So yeah, we're not talking really about the retreat this time because we're going to do a whole one on the retreat, who we met, what it was about, and what we stitched on, and what we got, what we bought, purchases. So this one is just one of your regular Flosstube updates for us. So we it's a good job I wrote notes really, because I want to it's been a while, and the last Flosstube I was asking if anybody knew where to get certain things from that we'd shown on there. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who let me know where you could get the Stony Creek village sets from. Lauren had one that was donated or given to us by one of our viewers in the last one, and I liked it a lot, so I was wanting to know if you were able to get the rest of them, and you can on 123 Stitch, Amazon and other places, so thank you very much. And also to the people who commented about where I might be able to get the fabric from the Bothy Threads kits, because we were also donated some of those patterns from Bothy Threads but without the fabric and some of the threads because they had been stitched already. So we so thank you to everybody who commented. I have taken notes of everything, and as soon as things settle down a little bit here, I'm going to start looking around. However, it is my birthday coming up, so you never know what I might be treating myself to.
Yeah.
So, are we ready? Ready. Let's go. So we are going to start off with FFOs, which stand for fully finished objects. Now that just made it sound like we had some.
Well, I do, technically.
But they're not stitchy related fully finished objects. So Lauren has a fully finished object, which is not cross stitch related. So
if you are a returning viewer, you'll know that I do like a creative craft lesson, isn't it?
I think it's called Creative Needle Arts, isn't it? So
they do lots of different crafts. I got this done.
So I think they've already seen that you started this on the Weaving Loom once.
They have, yeah. But I finished it.
Lauren took this away when we were at our caravan over Easter and finished it off, and then I helped her just to...
Yeah.
We're a bit unsure really how to... I've never weaved before.
And because this is because the lesson, when you're actually supposed to finish it, is gone now, so the recording's been deleted. I couldn't actually see how she got it off the loom.
No, but so we sort of Googled it, and I did a bit of what I thought. So
I quite like the tassels anyway.
You got a tassel-y sort of rug.
So it's going to go like that in the dough bowl.
Yeah.
That I use to display my pillows, so it'll go down and then the pillows will sit on top. So there we go.
Looks cool.
Yeah. Next time though, I don't think I'm going to do this because you can see the string.
Yeah, that was the two.
Yeah.
2 over, 2 under, wasn't it? Whereas these ones here are just 1 over, 1 under the loom thing.
They're quite neat actually.
You would do it again though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It was enjoyable, but just maybe all the
And
one over, one under.
it didn't actually go skinny like, well, it did a little bit in the middle, but it wasn't that bad.
No, because it can come sort of like almost like an hourglass figure. They were saying if you pull too tight on the edges, it can sort of come like that in and out. So we were quite cautious of trying to keep it so that we were, well, Lauren wasn't pulling too hard on it. So you got that. And then what else you got? You had a little go at doing some pom poms.
So you can show that.
We've also like a little pom pom maker thing because they were doing pom poms on the
It's actually really easy. So there was like 4 different sizes, wasn't there?
Yeah, from tiny to quite a big one.
So this is the one that I made. It's like a pink, baby pink, and it's really, really cool. Very, very fuzzy. And we left this on because it's supposed to be for hanging, isn't it?
Yeah, you might finish them off and you do some more of them in like a little garland type thing to hang up. So.
And then I did the smallest size. It's like a teal, kind of. Pom-pom.
Oh, that's actually washing out a bit. That actually looks more teal, whereas in actual fact it's more like a lighter green, not light green, but more like a mid sort of green. So it's looking really darker there.
But I quite like it actually.
However, the weather here today is all over the place. Like, so some of our projects and some of our stitching might be washed out a bit because we've got one of our curtains closed because it's like it's windy.
It reminds me of winter sun, like, do you know when in the morning?
Yeah, that annoying sort of glaring sun, yeah. But then it's raining and then it goes grey and then it is now currently sunny. So it's a bit all over the place. So if our lighting comes in and out, that is the reason why our weather is literally a bit of all seasons, I think, today. So yeah, that's probably why. So, and then because if Lauren's doing something creative, I have to have a go as well. So
cool.
This is my one. But I've got a 2-tone blue one because...
It wasn't on purpose.
No,
I ran out.
Lauren chose the sparkly blue, which I don't think is picking up. Sparkly, you might see the odd one. Bit. And I ran out of it halfway because it was a bigger one. So I just thought, okay, let's just choose another blue one. So I've got half and half.
Yeah. And that's the biggest size.
Is it the biggest or is there one more bigger?
No, it's the biggest.
I'm not sure. Don't remember. But yeah, that was quite fun.
Yeah.
So, is that it? Is that your FFOs, fully finished objects?
Yeah.
Non-cross-stitch related?
No, I've only got one whip as well. It's quite bad.
She had a proper holiday from stitching.
A little blip.
Well, we went away, didn't we? Literally...
For like
after we finished filming this, I think it was the day after or 2 days after, we went away to the caravan.
We went away on Wednesday.
And Lauren is renowned for, we've had this conversation with you guys many times before, for not stitching loads at the caravan. And I think some of it is because it's a bit better now because it's getting lighter, but when it's sort of early in the season, it's quite dark at night time, and as we know, Lauren's a nighttime stitcher, so I'm not. We have
a lamp, but it's right near the TV, and the sofa's not that close to...
Yeah, we don't have many power points in our caravan. In the front room, anyway, we've got like 1 or 2 plug sockets, and they're all the other side of the area from where we sit. So once it starts getting dark, the lighting is not great. So,
no. And I don't like stitching.
Lauren doesn't stitch in the day. I don't get it.
Although I did at the retreat.
Yeah, she does at the retreats because I'm talking and she's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Okay, once again I've gone off on.
We're waffling
again,
pretty much 10 minutes in already.
Okay, so we'll go on to FOs, which are finished objects. I have 4 of those to show you. 4 finished objects. So I'm going to start off with. I'm not sure what I'm starting off with, actually, guys. Sorry about that.
The sun is going mad again. Where is my picked up that project bag.
Have you moved some of my projects?
Yeah, I've literally dumped it on the floor.
Knew it. I've lost one. Oh, you have.
Don't spill your Pepsi. Imagine if you spilled it
over there. Okay,
all the pom-pom things are getting in my nose and making it really itchy.
Okay, so this is, as you guys know as well, I'm not a seasonal stitcher. I stitch on whatever comes to me when I want to stitch it. So
it doesn't fly to you, does it? It doesn't come out this box.
It does. It flies. It literally goes, oh, stitch me, Kayla, stitch me.
We're ready. We're starting.
I think you started that off.
No, you need to move it more over this side.
Oh, sorry. I need to move it more over this side. Okay, so the project is Christmas Tiny Town, which is by...
Heart in Hand.
Oh, look at her testing.
You wasn't. You actually didn't have
I was testing. Yep, that's my needleminder gone flying across.
Oh, it's actually broke. It's broke.
Okay, it's not broke, is it?
It just needs the glue's right there. It's broke.
I've got some glue. Okay, so it's not broke. You need to relax.
Broken needleminder on Flosstube. You need to take it to ambulance.
So I'm going to show you my Christmas Tiny Town. So I think the last time you guys would have seen it, I think I got up to here. So I finished off with this one, and then I've done all the bunting in between, so the coloured bunting in there. So yeah, so this one was stitched on not 14 count, 16 count. I do my tiny towns in because they have little buttons that need to go on when I'm fully finishing it. So I tend to just, and I think the model was stitched on like 32 count or something, so I just do it in 16 count. And this is a tea coffee dyed Ada by myself, and I use these are all just DMCs, so the alternatives that are provided. That is what I've used. So there we go. Again, that is my Christmas Tiny Town. So that is my first finish. Okay, my next one. So the next one that I'm stitching is, or that I have finished, is my Valentine's Pillow, which is by Lauren at Flossabilities. So her store is on Etsy, which is Flossabilities store, and this is the Valentine's Pillow. I think the last time you saw it, I was not far off being finished. I think I'd got 2 or 3 blocks left to do. And this one is also stitched on tea coffee dyed Ada, but this is on a 14 count, and it is being stitched with DMC 115, so the variegated red, the same colour that I did my
Christmas house.
Yeah, my House of Christmas with. So yeah, I think the last time you saw it, I'd done these 6 blocks, so I think I've done those 3 since the last time you've seen it. But that one there is a finish as well. So that is my number 2 finish. Lauren is currently doing one of Lauren at Flossabilities patterns as well. You're doing the winter pillow, aren't you?
Yeah. I stitched on that at the retreat.
Tan, the monogamous cross stitcher, has just finished the autumn pillow, and that's cool. So go over on her Flosstube and have a look at that one, because that is a cool one.
Yeah.
Okay, to finish that Valentine's pillow, I put in 598 stitches on that one. So I'm not sure how many I'd actually done since there, because that sounds like not a lot for 3 sections, but it's irrelevant. It's finished anyway. Okay, my next one is one that the last time you guys saw it, I was not in a happy place with it because backstitch, I've done my head in. So this one is Jack and Sally, and it is from Good Morning Maui. And the last time you guys saw it, I had done, so in Jack's suit outfit, I had done backstitch, but I'd done like individual, like 1 stitch back stitches, if you get what I mean, if you get what I'm saying. And it just looked well, I wasn't impressed with it. I wasn't happy with it. And it's one of those things when I don't like something, I put it down and ignore it. And lots of you guys sort of said to me, well, try going over again with one. Try going over it with sort of 2 or 3 stitches. And I tried that and I just didn't like it. So guess what? I frogged all of that back stitch that I'd done. Ow. I do this all the time. I'm not one of these people that can just fudge over back stitch. I if it doesn't look right, so basically I took it out, and if I come in a bit closer, I just went from there to there, and then from there to there. So I've done quite long stitches over quite a few stitches as well, but I like it a lot more. So then once I did that, I carried on. So then I put in the bats, the dog, Sally, and the writing, and I finished it. So this one is, so I put 767 stitches in this one to get it finished, and it is stitched on 14 count Ada, which is an unknown colour because it is from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. So that one is now done, and another one off my whip list. And I have one more finished to show you guys, which is one of our seasonal ones that me and Lauren are doing. So
oh my gosh,
we've both got a bit of a weird frog going on.
Well,
Rip it is behind. So let me just get this out. So me and Lauren are doing the calendar Sal, which is an Emma Congdon one, which is in, Lauren's not bored at all. It's just quite early in the morning for her. Just so you know. She's not really tired. She's just waking up yawning. So yeah, this is, I can't remember which magazine these are from. Is it from Crossstitcher? I think it's Crossstitcher magazine, which we've said before on here. We've got a subscription to the Readly app, which has all of the cross stitch magazines and from quite a way back, so we just screenshot the chart.
Also, I haven't finished mine because I've been very behind.
Note, she hasn't finished it. So we started this one together. So as you know, we've done January and February's together. This is what March looks like. So both of us started this at the same time. However, like I said, Lauren's stitching took a bit of a holiday, and I knew I needed to get this done, so I carried on going. She's now picked it back up again, haven't you? So that's another, that's one of your, is that your whip?
Yeah, my only whip.
Yeah, so she's picked it back up again, so you'll see some of her progress. And yeah, so this is on 14 count white Ada, and it is stitched using colours from Stash. So some of them are the called for, others are as close as we could get them from what we've got in our stash. So that's March, and the next one obviously is April, which will look like this. I'll just show you quickly. I haven't started this yet, but this is what the April one looks like.
Not looking forward to that back stitch. Can you see it? It's like boom, 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 and then like lines everywhere.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's like spikes. Which actually, Easter eggs don't ever look like that, do they? Ever.
Well, no, it depends. If you're talking about chocolate ones, no. If you're talking about decorated ones, yeah, but traditionally Easter decorating did look like this. They used to blow out the insides of the actual egg and leave it with the outside, and then you decorate it. That's what kids used to decorate.
I'd rather just stick
She's
to
looking at me like I've lost my mind, which I have not. It is true.
I'd rather stick to a chocolate one.
I'm sure you would.
I'm sure everyone would, to be honest.
Not everyone. Some people like decorating. Anyway, once again, we're off waffling. Yes, that is all my finishes. So that is my March calendar, Sal, which is an Emma Congdon piece, and it is running. It is this year's current stitch along for Crossstitcher magazine. Okay, Next on the list is new starts. Do you have any?
0. Told you I only have one whip.
Okay, well, I felt the need to have a new start. But then, to be fair, I have finished 4 things. So I felt the need for a new start. And so...
God. Our noses.
Well, your nose. So therefore, I'm just going to carry on let her waffling about her nose. So I picked this one up, which is complete with one of my hairs, sorry. So this is Poo Sticks.
Gross. How has that got on a cardboard box and just jammed itself in? Ridiculous.
Oh my god. Okay, this is Poo Sticks, and it is a designer stitches, so it is designed by Debbie Minton for Designer Stitches. So this was a kit that I purchased off a D-Stash page, and it had everything with it. So it's got 14 count Ada, the needle, the charts, the instructions, everything, all the threads and stuff as well. So I picked this up because I really like this one. It's like the classic Pooh style, and yeah, we play Poo Sticks. Not so much now, but it was like a family thing we used to do at our local National Trust property. Had a bridge that we just used to collect the sticks and then run across the other side to see who won. Inevitably, I never won because mine always used to get caught and stuck. But yeah, so this one is what I decided I wanted to start. Now, I haven't got a massive start on it because it was just one that I picked up. And to start with is, I get a bit like everything. You have to, all of these things, had to go through all of their threads and sort them all out, which takes forever. But yes, so I put it on one of these cards, which I think was a free or given to us or something. So that took more time. And so I haven't got a huge start, but I have started here. I've got the needle at the top, so I know which way to go. So that is where I've got. So this is let me just show you. This is this side. So this side here of Christopher Robin, the green. So I won't be long before I'm hitting the top of the bridge, the wooden bridge. So yeah, that is where I'm at. It's not a huge chart really. It shouldn't take a long time to do, but I do have quite a few charts at the moment that are nearly finished, so I'm trying to focus on those ones currently to get them done and finished. So that was my new start. Okay, so now we are going to head across to whips. Now, we had started calling ours pips, which stood in us because we made a few blunders sometimes of saying projects in progress and things like that in our early ones. So we started calling our whips pips. And one of our regular viewers in our last Flosstube commented and said that she thought that pip was already an acronym for something else in the Flosstube community, which as far as she was aware was, and I'm going to look down to get it right, preparation in progress, which basically means that you are preparing your whip. So it's basically getting all of your things together. So your project bags, your hoops, your floss, your threads. So you're in progress of preparing, ready for when it becomes a whip. So therefore, we have decided, as it is already an acronym in the Flosstube community, and we do not want to be causing any form of confusion between what we say and what is already out there, we are going to go back to resorting to calling our whips. So they are no longer going to be hips. So our whips, which are works in progress, are going to start with Lauren, because I've talked enough already. So she's going to show you what she's been working on.
Well, this is the calendar sale, the March one that you just showed finished.
Yeah.
So I don't need to actually show the cover photo, because did you?
I didn't show the cover photo, but I showed mine fully finished, so they know what it's going to look like at the end. So it's up to you whether you want to show it.
Project's gone missing. Oh, here it is.
Can you just show it anyway?
God, so...
So that's what...
They saw it though.
Well, you were waffling with that, trying to find your project.
Yeah, just whatever.
Welcome back to us. So that's what it is going to look like. Obviously, you've seen mine. This is what it looked like when you last saw it. And here you are now.
I actually don't remember where it was last time, so I can't actually say, but I do remember that I put the spout in.
Yes, because we were having a debate about other things last time.
Yeah. And did all the back stitch. The back stitch was actually really easy on this, so I didn't actually care doing it because it was just like lines.
I think that sometimes you get so far and then I think sometimes you start avoiding it because you're like, oh, here comes the back stitch. But actually it wasn't that bad. And then you like the next ones, which are the little blocks, don't you?
Yeah, but it's still got back stitch on it.
Only the lamb, really. Anybody would think it was hard back stitch.
Then you've got the march. I hate that. I hate the word in there because they do it so long. It's like, and yeah, more back stitch and actual stitching on this. But anyways, there we go. So it's kind of like my main focus now because you've got it finished, so I need to...
Yeah, and I'll be starting my April one soon. So we have to start it together, so you have to...
Go let the team down.
You letting the team down. Come on, I'm waiting for you. It's like a relay race and you're not handing me the baton.
Not very good at keeping up with sales.
Not very good at racing either.
No. I'm like the...
You're like the snail.
No, because he wins in the end. I'm like the hare. It starts off strong and then just downhill, really.
Well, I must be the snail then.
Yeah.
I start off slow and then I
overtake
you.
Yeah, pretty much. And you end
so
up
that's
winning.
us now.
I'm the hare, you're the snail.
I'm the snail, so I'm technically...
it's a turtle, isn't it? It's not a snail.
I was going to say I'm technically Fudge. The hare and the tortoise it is. It's a tortoise, not a turtle.
So you're the tortoise then.
Yeah, I quite like being a
And I'm the
tortoise. I quite like little tortoises' heads. You know, they like look out like that.
Yeah, but I've got big ears. The hare's got big ears.
All the better to hear you with, my dear.
Yeah, well, then I'll get eaten in the end. Because the wolf eats granny.
Now we're on Little Red Riding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on with your whips now. Ridiculous.
Okay. I'm on. Right. My whips now are... So, my first one is... my Edgar Allan Poe tree, which is from the Tiny Modernist. So I took this away to the caravan because I wanted to. I took quite a lot of whips away to the caravan actually. Didn't stitch on loads of them there, however I have got 3 to show you. So this one was a kit that I got from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. So she literally got the chart, the fabric, the threads, the needle minder, a pair of scissors, literally everything, and floss drops, and sent it to us, or me. So I had everything in it. So the fabric is a 14 count Ada. I'll put a picture up if I can find one of the last time that you saw it here. And this is what it looks like now. So I believe the last time you saw it, I'd got this done. So this half here. So this time I've come across here and done this and got the key. So I put in 381 stitches on that. So I have got the ink and the quill to do on this side. There, so I've got the ink part and the quill to do on this side, and that will be that side done. And then I'm not sure, I'll probably go up. I have a tendency to want to go up before I come down. Up before I go down. So there is 2 going up, but 1 coming down. Well, technically 2 coming down. Anyway, once again, I'm waffling, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah,
You'll
I didn't
find
understand
out.
what you just meant.
You don't need to understand.
So that means no one will probably understand either.
I'm not sure which way I'm going to go next, but basically I've got to do the ink and the quill next. So I like this one because it's one of those, again, that's only got 3, I think it's 3 colours in it. Yeah, 3 colours in it, which is white, 310 and 453. Rude.
Don't get people started on that.
Rude.
I'll get bullied.
Once again, I'm talking and she's yawning.
I'll get bullied.
Do you know what I think, guys? Every time I'm showing something and I've got it up like this, she's like,
it's because I'm not
yawning
speaking.
or scratching her nose.
No, when I'm talking, I don't yawn really.
So there you go. That is my Edgar Allan Poe.
Some Pom Poms, it's proper like
getting up your nose.
Yeah, probably has things flying around everywhere. Well, don't flick
It's
it
a bit
even
of
more
wool.
on me.
No, this was going to be a nice, quiet, quick video.
Well, not even sure about quick. Yeah.
Okay, next one. So the next one I've worked on is my Year in the Woods. So that's the fox. Once again, you guys have seen this endlessly and are probably bored with how long it's taking me to do. But I am starting to make progress, and this tail, well, the fox in general, but this tail is no joke. It takes, there's a lot more stitches in these charts than you actually think there is. Even though relatively it's only 100 stitches wide by 130 high, there's a lot of stitching in this.
Why did you just jump?
I don't know.
You're like...
Okay, so this one, as you all know, my fabric is from Sparklies, which is called Virgo, and I have a longer piece because my plan is to do 3 on each piece. So I'll have 4 bigger finishes in the end, which is the seasons. So this is what it looked like the last time you saw it, if I can find a picture. I don't know why I keep doing this, but there, or maybe here,
Or maybe here.
and this is what it looks like now. So I have done some more on the orange. I think it was another orangey colour I put in, and then if you go a bit closer, I've done some of the white up to here. So I've got to fill in the rest of this, do some more of the tail, and then it is the cabin and the trees. I've still got quite a lot to do really on it, but I am enjoying it. When I pick it up, I do enjoy doing it. So this one I put in 313 stitches in one sitting.
I fixed the needle minder.
Lovely.
Oh,
no, she hasn't.
So, fixed it.
Train of thought. So yeah, that fabric colour is coming out pretty true to what it is. So I should have enough to do each one on each side. That's what I'm hoping for anyway.
No, it's fixed because it's not fixed every single time I show you.
Yeah, because it needs gluing back on, dear love.
Yes, but when you flick it off, it's
Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Waffle again, waffle.
Well,
Okay,
I
so
brought it back to
that
life.
is my year in the woods box. So I have one more whip, and then we've got some exciting things to show you. Well, they're exciting for us. I don't know whether they'll be exciting for you, but for us they were extremely exciting. Yeah. So I have one more project to show, which I've worked on, but also worked on again since I was away. So I have added that. So this is my Wednesday. I'm sorry about the zippers, but if you are listening on headphones or whatever, but if I don't keep things together, I'm going to lose things. So this is my Wednesday project, which is another one that you guys have seen before by Cloudsfactory. I do like this one. I enjoy doing this one. So this one is also on my pattern keeper, which is nice as well. So they're pattern keeper compatible. And
the only thing is, these people don't have mouths.
No, they don't have mouths or even noses. But that's less backstitch for me to do, so I don't care.
Yep.
So this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And I have done quite a bit on it. And if you're following my Instagram page, which is in the description box below. Lauren also has an Instagram page. I will say this, but I haven't put it in the description box because obviously of her age. Now,
I'm not underage for Instagram, by the way.
No, but because obviously she's a child, I don't want a load of randoms, which I'm not saying there would be, but I just thought it was safer. Her Instagram page is also a closed Instagram page, so private. Yeah, so she has to she can see before she accepts. People can't just go on anyway.
It's like, do you want me to say the name? What it's called?
Well, I don't mind, but you can see it. If you go onto my Instagram page, I tag her a lot in it anyway. So, and a lot of the people here, a lot of people who are our regular viewers who watch are on your Instagram page anyway, I think so. But if you've seen it, my Instagram page recently, you will have had an updated version of this one. Yeah, I said this would have looked like before. This one is stitched on a 14 count, I think it's teal. Yeah, 14 count teal. This is where I am now. So while I was away in the caravan the first time, so over Easter, I only put in 173 stitches, so not a lot. I just started the dress of this. I've forgotten her name completely. Is it Enid? No.
No, that's
the
that
girl.
Woman.
I've forgotten what her name is. I could look on here, but it's irrelevant to you guys anyway. But I put the dress on her. Then when I've worked on it a couple of times, but we were away again at the caravan this weekend, and I added another 146 stitches, and then the following day I did another 319 plus backstitch. So basically I finished her off, and if I come in a bit closer, she's got some glasses on. So I did the backstitch on her. I think I've also done this since the last time you've seen it. But then I backstitched the whole of the window, so both sides. I've also put some backstitch in this one's hair, so it's just a couple of strands in there. I have done the
wording.
No, the zipper and the hoodie bit on that one, and he's also got glasses on, so I put that one in as well. And I've done all the wording, which I decided to keep as what was originally charted on it, because it's actually one, I think in the last one I'd sort of said that there was a few different ones that they'd put in that you could change the phrase to, but I've just stayed with this one, which is, it looks like a rainbow vomited on your side. So I've kept that one in. So I have another 3 people to do. So another 3 over here, and then this bit here will be over here. And so yeah, I think there's a tiny bit of backstitch in one of the characters, which is just glasses, and then it's just this bit left here. So this is another one that I am confident will be finished quite fairly soon, really. So yeah, that is using all the DMC threads as well. So I put in a fair amount of stitching on this one.
Also, I just want to say that I have got a start and a finish, but that's a gift, so I can't actually show it. Someone might be watching.
Did you not? Yeah, but you started that in the retreat, didn't you?
Yeah,
so that's
on the retreat.
Yeah, so that's will be talked about in the retreat anyway. In the retreat.
Yeah, but I can't show it anyway.
No. Okay, so that is all of our stitching that we have got to show you for the last 3 weeks or so, I think it is now. So we are going to go on to haul, which we have none of. I haven't bought any haul because we were saving our money for the retreat. So we've got purchases in the retreat special. But this one, we do have some happy mail, which we have been,
Blown away.
Yeah, but it came, I think, in the first few days of us finishing the last one. So it has been literally sat here waiting for us to show you guys.
We haven't even been able to use
We haven't used it because we do a bit of like, if we start moving things around and using things, we're probably going to forget or lose it to be able to show you guys. So it's literally been sat on our dining room table waiting to show you guys. So we are going to go on to happy mail. So excuse me a minute because I'm just going to have to stretch.
Being left alone again. Oh.
I'm not going to leave you alone. I'm just going to stretch.
You're going to have to get up. You might knock the camera and tip over your Pepsi.
Oh, God. Anybody who knows us knows how bossy Lauren is. I'm not getting up.
Yeah, but
I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up. Right. Okay, so we have two lots of happy mail.
Should we do that?
I'm not going to say who has given it us because I haven't asked permission to do it, and both people know. I have messaged privately and both people know how extremely grateful we are. Lots of times I've expressed how grateful I am because every time blows me away. So yes, we are doing this one first. So we are going to do this one. Oh my God, we've even left chocolates in here.
Dun dun dun.
That's not right, is it, guys?
So
like
this
that
is
isn't
my
right.
section, isn't it?
No, that's mine.
That's mine then.
Okay, I am going to show you the card that was sent to me first. So it's basically somebody that is a regular viewer of ours, and they won one of our giveaways, has sent something back to say thank you, which I think is amazing.
Keep talking.
I'll just keep talking. So I have a thank you card, and she's written some lovely words inside it, and she knows who it is, and we really appreciate it. So thank you again, hugely. But she has stitched me a pig. And it's even got, I can get close enough without it distorting. Maybe if I'm not, my face isn't in it. It's got beading.
It's not going to work. We don't have like an iPhone, so it won't.
No. It's so there is beading in the flowers. You can see it's raised here, and closer some golder bead in the flowers as well. And she's put beads for the eyes instead of, I imagine, what would have been French knots. Look at my little pig. Anybody who's here for a long time knows my obsession with pigs is the same as my obsession with Winnie the Pooh. I do have a bit of an obsession with Yoda, baby Yoda, as well.
Top 3 things they are.
I would say so.
Mine are horses, dogs, and, well, whatever, really.
Horses and dogs, primarily, I would say. But yeah, so that was Stitch, which was like in itself for me was huge. And then in clothes, I'm just going to say what I want to say because I want
You
to.
always do.
Because I want to, that's what I was going to say. Okay, she also then sent me a few threads as well. So I have a 310. Oh, that is coming in handy because
amazing.
I need it for my Mary Poppins.
You were going to go out to the shop to get
Well, I was going to check my stash first, but I'm pretty positive it didn't. So anyway, that one is going straight in my Mary Poppins 310 because I need it. There is also a white, which again, who doesn't need white or blanc, whichever. Then I have a 3864, which is like a light brown, maybe a fawny colour. And then I have a variegated, so that is 4511. So that is a lot of variegated reds, yellows. It's almost like autumny colours, that one is. Would you say autumn?
I get you, but I don't know about the green. Like, it wouldn't say that's autumn really. Start debating.
So she gets me, but she doesn't get me.
Yeah.
Well, I think it looks autumny, so there we go. And then look at this. Look what's been left in this bag the whole time. Now look at them. After 8 mini eggs, they're not going to last very long now. That I've showed this to you.
You'll probably be snacking on them whilst you're editing this video, won't you?
Who knows?
Yeah.
But after 8 mini eggs have been left in this packet for nearly 3 weeks. Can you believe it? I mean, to be fair, it's less than that because these actually arrived while we were at the caravan. So
yeah,
we were there for a week and then we came back and went to retreat. So
Ethan, my brother, he was like ringing us up saying, "You've got a parcel and it's for you and Lauren." And I'm like, "Ooh."
She was a bit excited. She was going. Ethan was saying, "Shall I open it?" And we were going, "No."
Yeah.
Who's it from? Has it got something on the thing of it? And he was like screenshotting us and all sorts. And we were still none the wiser until we came home. So that's why these haven't been eaten, because we literally came home on the Wednesday and on the Friday we were gone again to the retreat. So that is what I got from this very kind lady. Thank you very much.
Then
and this is Lauren.
I got a little what are these called? Thread holders. And it's a horse. Pink horse. So on the back there's like all the numbers. I don't think you'll be able to see. I actually can't see.
How many holes does it go up to? How many threads can you fit on it?
14.
So you can fit 14 different threads on that, and then you can either put your like I just go off the chart and put mine in order when I put mine on, but some people will put like little stickers with the chart with the symbols and stuff on it, but I just go.
And this is from DMC. It says there.
So that's cool.
Yeah, and then
This is super cool. This is really cool.
This is my favourite thing from this package. So everyone knows our mascots behind us.
No, can you see our
Let's
Fudges?
bring them closer.
These came on retreat with
praise.
us as well.
Yeah. So here's Rip It. And here's Fudge.
And these are something else. If you're new to our channel, this is something else that Lauren made in her creative needle art lesson and decided that we were going to call it, she was going to call them Fudge and Rip It, and they are our mascots.
Yeah, hang on. Okay.
Oh, Fudge is having a bit of a lie down.
Yeah, can you sort her out, please?
No.
Okay, anyways, so this is what I got.
Look at them! How cool are they?
So let me do a close-up. So this is Rip It. Oh, that's very cool. And her stitches are so neat as well. Like, it's
And she's finished them on like big clips as well.
yeah. Clip. And it says Rip It down there. And I'm not, like, that looks pretty alike, to be honest.
Oh, no one can see that far, but
Oh my god, I have to get them again. look pretty alike, don't they? So that is Rip It. And then, of course, she gave Fudge one as well. So here's Fudge. And that's a yellow clip.
How cool it's like literally.
I actually was like, I don't even know where you find stuff like this. I didn't even know there was a frog and a snail because I've been looking for ages at.
They look
stuff.
like there might be something that is in one of the magazines. Yeah, because you get some that are small, but I imagine that she's obviously added the words to match. But yeah, I mean,
and like
you guys are literally
creative.
amazing because you send things that we are into. You remember what we talk about, what we say. You actually listen to us, which sometimes I think is amazing in itself. But to send stuff like that is really that's really special. That's like I opened the package and I was like, oh my God, Lauren, look at this. I was like, this is amazing.
So yeah, they're my little clips.
So they'll
think where to put these now.
Well, she does still have paper charts, and I said you can clip them onto the top of like your magnet board, and they go everywhere with you then.
And then I got some Terry's chocolate orange mini eggs, and these were clipped on to the top. There we go. So that was my little parcel.
So that is from one of our, and we hope you have had an amazing birthday. You were going to spend some time with your sisters for a very special birthday, so we hope you had an amazing time celebrating, and thank you again so much. This is amazing. It's really special, and we really do appreciate it, so thank you very much. So that is our first lot of happy mail. We got another lot of happy mail, so we're just gonna move these across and put them back in the packaging, otherwise we're gonna lose this because there is quite a bit to show in this next one. Again, we have said a huge thank you. She knows who she is. So, okay, so I'm going to give Lauren hers. Do you want to start? Or do you want me to start? You're going to start. Okay, go on. So,
wait, should we do the show the bag? Because I think.
Well, I think you should take everything out of it because you've got inside. I'm going to let Lauren talk about all her stuff first before I get in. Actually, I might show the cards that we were given first.
No, I got a separate card as well.
Oh yeah, you did. So look at her, a separate card.
This is my separate card. And I love Mickey Mouse. So
a nice long. Yeah, I'm not going to show. Yes. Sorry, I was just going to...
Just read it. So there we go.
I was just reading it.
Mickey. Then, this is the project bag she sent. Oh my gosh. Rip It is popular, I must admit, he's popular. Look at that. It's actually got frogs all over them.
She has said in her card as well that this reminded her of Rip It, so she wanted to send it. I mean, really, guys?
And then inside there's like, what are these called?
Lily pads.
They don't look like lily pads. They're lily pads.
Well, yes, that's what I thought you meant.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, these are flowers.
Once again, guys, I'm going to sit back here and I'm going to let Laura talk.
And then look at the little zipper.
Look at the little baby Rip Its.
Yeah, I know, but they can't see the zipper now because it's very unfocused. But anyways, it's Rip It on a lily pad. Oh my gosh. Fudge is on here.
No. Oh, wow, you've got to show. We never noticed this, look.
That is Fudge right there.
Fudge is...
He's
surfing, right. Is he right?
He's surfing Fudge. Oh, never noticed that.
No, that is meant to be, isn't it? Fudge and Rip It.
It is.
riding the waves.
And then there was this inside the bag. So it's got it wrong way, I think. There we go.
Oh, he's also there as well.
Where? Yeah, you can see probably better there. Oh, didn't even.
Now she's super excited, more
Yeah.
excited than she was before.
Can you open that?
So this is one of the thread things. So you put. I don't know what you call them. Yeah, but they're
catchers.
for orts, but also for like threads that you've like separated, and if you don't want to lose them, like I'm always having threads attached to my trousers or my top, or I walk away and I've got
There's
bits
even
of
some
threads
in the bathroom and everything, everywhere.
Yeah, I've always got them attached to me. Or where? And then I say, where is that bit of thread gone? Well, that's where it can go. Nice.
So look at that.
I mean, that is cool. Now, even now we found that Fudge...
It was cool before, but it's even better now.
It is cool.
So they're getting a lot of attention. And then...
If that wasn't enough, right, this is just for Lauren as well, right? If that wasn't enough, then what was inside the project bag, they'll just thingy out them.
Yeah.
Was just even more, like, off the scale of amazing and...
Yes.
Yeah.
So, here is the first chart. So this is Christmas Gnome Littles.
Well, I think it should be called Christmas Gnome Littlies.
It's from Waxing Moon Designs. And this will be good because obviously we do the sale, gnomes everywhere sale.
We do.
And I've just finished my one, so I need to start.
Oh, she does need to start a new one. These are in Week's Dye Works, but there is also DMC alternatives, so that's good.
Yes.
That's cool. So you don't have to go looking for what the alternative.
I'm gonna say this one's my favourite.
The candy cane one.
Yeah. Which one's yours?
Oh, I like the fairy
There's
lights.
girls and everything. Them or them?
Well, both really. I could have a him and her. I mean, although these are for Lauren, you know what's going to happen, don't you?
Shares. And then because I have got my Halloween mouse and for Christmas I got the Christmas one. Yeah, she sent me loads.
The mouse series from the Tiny Modernist.
Yes.
Design. So I think Lauren, or if she hasn't now got the full set, she can't be far off the full set because some of these I've not even seen. So
no. This is the first one. It is Mouse's Strawberry Jam. Now we are doing a sale, aren't we?
We are. We're going to talk about that after.
Yeah.
Words, but yes, we are. So we're going to leave that to the side because we're going to talk more about that afterwards. Yeah.
Then Mouse's Easter bonnet. The eggs. Very, very cool. Look at the little chick as well.
Again, a lot of these, they are actually done in Week's Dye Works. However, you do have both alternatives for DMC and Anchor threads. So, yeah, you've got like the 3 options for them.
This is the one that I never saw before, but I actually think you should do this one.
The schoolhouse.
Yeah. So there we go. Mouse's schoolhouse. I think you should do this one.
Again, like I said, eventually I'll probably get round to doing all. And this one I love. This one is one of my favourites.
Mouse's beach outing. I think I might do this and put this in the caravan because it's near the seaside. So, I really like that one. The blues and everything, because blue's my favourite colour. And then there
She's got a little parasol as well.
Yeah. Mouse's Lucky Day. It goes on. This is like a St. Patrick's Day one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the little hat on the mouse.
And the pot of gold.
And the horseshoe.
The lucky horseshoe. Now look at that, I mean...
Yeah, meant to be. And then, Mouse's Love Letter.
It's a Valentine's Day one. So, I mean...
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Speechless.
I mean, not only did she get the bag, which is very much adapted to her and her interests, she also has got all these charts which are very much to her interests as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just amazing. So that's...
Show yours now.
I'm going to show mine and then we're going to go on to our new stitch along, which we've got started.
Yeah.
So I had a lovely card as well. And all that was said was, again, this lady, who she knows who she is, one of my stitchy friends, won one of our giveaways. So this is basically thank you. Then the thank you cards, she said, couldn't travel alone. So here goes. Okay.
Here's yours.
Here is mine. Now mine is this. I have, and it's like quilted, a quilted sheep bag. Now when we were in Borth, we have sheep surrounding us. And at the moment we've got little lambs all on the fields and stuff around the hills. So this is super cool. And then the back is, well, I've got, what do people call these? Fuzzies?
I think so.
Not doing it. Got pink and green fuzzies. Anyway, so that's the back of it. And this project bag is from justcrossingstitches.com. So that is, I don't know where Lorans is. Lorans wasn't, don't think it's the same company, but mine is from justcrossingstitches.com. And, oh, there is a bigger. That is
Screenshot.
there. I will put the details down below anyway. But yeah,
And
it's
look
like
at this. It's like
rick-rack.
yeah.
But it's really thick and
Good quality.
really, really nice. So again, now if that wasn't enough as a thank you, which we didn't need a thank you because it was a giveaway, which we don't need a thank you for. Oh, I've forgotten. I got a little... That wasn't enough. It was tucked away. I got a little one for either a smaller project or to put my threads and things in as well. So again, I don't know if these come together as like a package or if they were bought individually. I'm not sure, but again, they are from Just Crossing Stitches, which I'm assuming is an American company, considering this lovely lady, is one of our American viewers. So, yeah, if that wasn't enough, I got my own little package of charts.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready? So, the first one that I got is Frosty Tiny Town. I love this one. I have quite a few of the Tiny Towns. I'm not going to say I have them all, but I do have quite a few of them. And currently I've just finished the Christmas one. I have a Halloween one on the go. I have finished the Valentines one, which I can't remember what it's called. But I do have this one, which is on the back. Yeah, the seaside one. I have the honey one. I think I've got the harvest one. But I saw this one, which is one of the new releases from that has just come out. So that is my Frosty. I'm not sure which one. I love the snowman. So I don't do mine in the drums either. I just do mine like this and display it as a full one. So that's my first one. Then Lauren had the Christmas gnomes. And I have got the Halloween gnome littlies, or littles they're called. Yeah. And these stitch counts, these are really quite small. They're 48 by 48. Now this says that design size is on a 15 count, which is 30 count over 2 apparently. So I'd have to either go 14 or 16. But again, they've got all DMC alternatives. but these are in classic colourwork threads. So Lorans were in weak Styleworks. These are classic colourworks. But, I mean, I'm not even sure which one I like the most because they are all cute. They're so cute. And I do love Halloween.
Mine would have to be the one which is Fly in the Broom. That'd be my favourite.
Yeah, see, that's like Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus. You guys know I love Hocus Pocus.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know. It's excitement. I'm like a child. It's not even my birthday.
Early birthday presents.
I've then got the Plum Street Samplers, and this one is called Blackberry House. Now, I do like this. I'm not a massive sort of, well, one, I'm not a massive sampler person. I love them, don't get me wrong. I can enjoy them. I do love them. And we don't have, apart from one of the giveaway ones, I don't have a Plum Street sampler, so this is nice. And also, this is finished. It says that it's a sewing tray. So how it's finished here, apparently you can actually purchase it, I believe. It is calls for classic colourworks and gentle arts, but there is a conversion against DMC, which is what I would probably be doing it on. And this chart is from 2015, so it is not a new chart. But yeah, this one is Blackberry House, and I actually do like this one, so I think I do like the fact that the house is,
look at the bird,
so small in comparison to, but yeah, I love this bird and the
you could
bird.
Even like if you just wanted to do the house, you could just do that, or you could just do the alphabet.
You could pick bits out of it, but I actually do like that. And I do like the way that is finished, but I don't think, I'm pretty certain we couldn't get that.
You could do it in a
over
frame
here,
now,
but we do have like door like key holders that look a bit like this. So they have like the doors that you open, and inside is the like where you can put the keys.
It does also do the instructions, so that's good, and that's how. Yeah, it does the
I might be able to find something that looks similar. But yeah, I do think I'm getting. The more I look at this,
look at the bird house,
the more I actually really do like it. Yep. So there we go.
New starts this year.
Oh God, I've got so many, and I mean, look at this one.
This is my favourite one that you've got.
Look at this. It is the Alice in Wonderland tree. So I have, the only one I don't have of these now, I think, is the Nutcracker tree. I think there's only the 4 of these, and this is another new one.
You're going to have to buy it to
I'm going to have to get, I do love the Nutcracker anyway, but I have done a couple of Nutcracker pieces, so I haven't purchased the tree one yet because I've already got those, but yeah, I'm obviously 2 of my whips now are these tiny modernist trees, and
can I
Alice in Wonderland, do you want to have a look?
We're all mad here. That is
She's got a flamingo. Lauren loves flamingos as well.
I do. Where? Oh, it's the twins.
Yeah. Got a horse.
Yeah. I really like that. I kind of want to do it. These charts will definitely be sharing.
Yeah, these are.
Definitely.
So yeah, that is, and this bottom bit is actually our household down to a T as well.
We're all mad here, yeah.
I mean, pretty much me and Lauren, to be honest, and these are charted in DMC and Anchor. So they are DMC, but you can, the alternatives of Anchor, so there's no fancy flosses in these charts.
Wait,
so that's that one.
Next year we're going to do a sale, aren't we? Because we're doing yearly sales now, because we're doing the calendar one this year.
That's what Lauren has decided she wants to do.
I
However, let's just see if she keeps up with this year's one.
No, they're not
that. But this is what I've been given. So this is Hands-On Design, a year of celebrations, and it's season 2. I'm not sure if they've only got 1 and 2 now, or not sure when this one is from. But they're like the monthly marker series. So
August is my favourite.
yeah. So we'll have the designs for all of these charts. So and look, you might be able to see a bit more. There we go. On the back, a bit easier. So
you've not got them all in.
I know, I'm moving it up.
There we go.
So yeah, that is for all of them. That is a hands-on design. So that is what
Stuck again.
I'm stuck on. That is what we have been given as Happy Mail. Can you guys, can you believe that? Like, I still can't believe it. And I've looked at these, I don't know how many times. And like I keep saying, I don't know how to say thank you enough, because thank you does not seem appropriate or enough to say to people who have been this kind and generous to us. And all we are doing though is just showing our progress and having a bit of fun,
basically.
Well, being us, but yeah, we're having a bit of fun. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but thank you just doesn't seem enough. But we are very, very grateful, and these things that everybody gives us, however long it will be, will all get used or started, because everything that everybody does give us is very us. You all, like I said, listen and think what we would like, and that means a lot to us. Like, that's why we say you're all like, you do become friends, even though you never meet people, you do become like friends in this community, and I think it's amazing. So thank you very much again, and now we can start using them. So you'll see these designs coming up, project bags being used, and yeah, so that is our Happy Mail. Now, coming off from our Happy Mail, Lauren touched a little bit on this before, is a stitch along that we are starting. Well, actually, Lauren is in on it, but it is a stitch along between one of our regulars who's actually been with us since right at the beginning, and she really is one of our stitchy friends now.
You talk on Instagram.
I do talk. I talk to her quite a bit. So this is between myself and Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Who is, I will put her Instagram below. She is not on Flosstube, but she is on Instagram. So she will be showing her progress on her Instagram page.
I think she should do a Flosstube, actually.
Yeah, I'm trying to convince her to.
Yeah.
Trying to convince her to.
Do a Flosstube,
you need to, Maggie. Go for it. So yeah, her Instagram handle I will put down below, but it is home.on.the.ridge. So I'll put that below, and it will also be in the description box below. Go over to her Instagram page. She has phenomenal
she also does a lot of baking
progress, but yeah, she's got a lot of different things on her charts. But yeah, go over there. So basically, this sale has started because it is both of our birthdays in April. So Maggie has already had her birthday at the beginning of the month. Mine is coming up next week, so mine is on the 22nd. So we decided on the 15th, which is today, and if you're on my Instagram page already, you will have seen this already, that we decided to start this one, and we've included Lauren in it.
Yeah.
Because it's Lauren's chart. I mean, the chart isn't Lauren's, obviously, but
I didn't design
she didn't design, but we thought that Lauren loves these charts and we wanted to include her as well in it. So we are starting this today, which will be tonight, and it is under the hashtag. So we have a new hashtag, birthday jam sal.
Oh, and I already saw on your Instagram Alison wants to join.
Yeah, now I posted yesterday, and Alison from AZ Family Zoo has this chart and has commented
let's all join in. Let's just get...
Yeah, what I want to say is, just because we are doing this one and we've called it the birthday jam sal, does not mean to say that that is what we exclusively would want you to do. If you are stitching any of these designs, because obviously Lauren has a lot of them now, and it would be awesome to see different people's, if you've stayed as they're called for, or if you have changed things up a bit, if you have used different designs, because me and Lauren are doing different things. So Maggie is going down the Weeks Dye Works Fancy Flosses route. So she has got all of those, and she has picked out some fabric from her stash, she was telling me yesterday. I am going down the full DMC route, so mine will not have any variegation in mine whatsoever, and I have got some of my coffee tea dyed fabric that I am sorted for. Lauren isn't completely sorted yet. However, the reason for that being, now there are some threads that she is going to be able to start tonight. She is, because there are some threads that aren't that variegated on here, so there's no point in getting variegated threads. But we have decided to go in the middle with Lauren. She's going to do a bit of DMC, normal threads, but she's also going to go, and we've had a look at some DMC variegated threads. So
we're going to have the 3 different ones.
Yeah, so we're going to see the difference between mine, which is more of the basic, but I do a lot of that and I'm quite happy with that. And Maggie's, which is all the called for fancy flosses. So all of the reds and the dress, even the grey and the greens, they're all the fancy flosses. And so Lauren is going to pick out the ones. So can you see the shadow on this? This is what's going on with our weather system currently, right now. Yeah. So Lauren is going to pick out, so probably the reds, like I've just said, the greens, greys, the pinks, and try and find some DMC variegated colours, which, like I said, I've had a bit of a look at and have found some numbered ones that could probably correspond, but we're going to go and have a look in Abercorn, which has got quite a good range of those variegated things.
Hobbycraft even good.
Yeah, Hobbycraft are more expensive though, and I have to drive there, whereas Abercorn's in town.
I'm going to do mine on Rustico.
Yeah, so she's got some Rustico. So, like I said, some
Very
of them,
but...
she is going to be able to start this tonight. This is going to be started tonight for all 3 of us. Well, the middle point is there, but the white is here and here, which you're just going to use white for.
It might look a bit weird at the start because it'll probably just be block.
But hopefully, we are hoping to go in the next couple of days. Hopefully tomorrow, before I go to work. I was going to do it today, but I don't think I'm going to have a chance to. So hopefully tomorrow, and then hopefully she will have her range of threads. So yeah, like I've said, the hashtag is birthday jam sal. And if you're stitching on this one, put us in the hashtag, let us know. I'm going to be keeping on top of that. I want to see what everybody is doing, and we will be posting in there what our progress is. But also, if you are doing any of these Tiny Modernist mouse charts, then post in there as well, because we want to see them, like I said.
Wait, so does that mean my Halloween one is now part of this?
It can be, if you want it to be. That's what I think. There's no, to me, there is so many of these lovely mouse design ones that I want to see them all. So it is the birthday jam sal, because that is what primarily the 3 of us are doing. But if you're doing something else in this range, tag us in it, let us see it. And come and join us. Like, these aren't huge charts. They're 59 stitches high by 59 stitches wide.
And they're fun.
So on a 14 count, the design size is only 4.2 inches by 4.2 inches. They're not huge at all, and they're a lot of fun. So come and join us. And Alison from AZ Family Zoo, you can never have enough sals, so you need to come join us.
Yeah,
come join
everyone.
Us. We want everyone. We want it to be a big birthday jam.
Yes.
Stitch along. So yeah, that is starting tonight for us. However, you can join in at any point. There is going to be no It's not going to be an end on it, so it's probably something that we're going to carry on using. But yes.
The never-ending sale.
Never ending. But that is what we wanted to call it. So that is what we are. So yes, go on over my Instagram page. Like I said, is down below. You can go through my Instagram and you'll find Lorans.
It's crafty Lauren.
Out. And also, like I said, I will put Maggie's in the description box below, but it is home.on.the.ridge. And I was just waiting to see if there was another dot to that. But yes, go on over to her Instagram. She does not have a floss tube yet, Maggie. So she will be showing everything over there as well. Go give her some love on that. And we will be updating you on our progress. So yeah, that is all of our stitchy related stuff. If that's all you're here for, and that's been a long time, that's an hour and 20 we're on currently. So it's a good job I decided not to put the retreat stuff in here, because we'd have been on a really long
2
one.
hours, probably.
We will see you. Well, we're going to put out an extra floss tube in the next couple of days with our retreat, so watch out for that one. Otherwise, we will see you in another couple of weeks, so we'll be back on a 2-week thing again then. Lauren loves you guys so much, no matter how many times she's yawned today. She really does love you guys, and we appreciate you coming back. We've got a little bit of life update, but I'm not going to say a huge amount because we've already touched on it anyway. Really, life is pretty quiet here at the moment. Really, I do say quiet, but I mean Ryan's had a change of job. If you guys know, I'm not sure how much we've touched on it really, but he's been in the same job for about 4 years, which is at a paint shop, so selling things related to painting and decorating. But that has become quite traumatic and stressful for him, especially since having his eye surgery. The company have not been that supportive, let's say, and it has been getting progressively worse, to the point that he just was not happy. And an alternative company literally just down the road said they had a job coming up, and because Ryan knows what he's talking about, he's been working on and off with that company since he was 15. He did work experience there, went to a Saturday job, but because they couldn't give him enough hours, he then moved to other jobs but came back. So he has been working full-time for them for 4 years. He does know what he's talking about. He's great with customers. He's got a way about him, but he knows what he's talking about. So they were interested in him, and so he started his new job a week ago. He's in his 2nd week. So so that is where he is up to. He is currently starting in his 2nd week of work there. Hopefully he will be much happier. He seems it already, so we will see how that goes. Morgan, there has been some issues with her work. She's a manager of a cafe, but a small business locally to us, but the other cafe that is sort of attached to hers, which has unfortunately had to be dispersed, that one, so people have lost their jobs over there, and the current owners are trying to be nice and keep other people's positions. However, the cafe that Morgan works in is fully staffed, and it's becoming a bit of a nightmare there, so she's getting very moody, stroppy and stressed, I would say. Would you say that's a good description of your sister?
Well, that's all the time, to be honest with you. That's not just because of this occasion.
But yeah, I don't know. She's talking about looking for a new job, and I don't know what's going on. So we will see where that's going. Ethan's doing good. He's at college. He still can't find a job. See, this is the problem we have with him. He's looking for a part-time job. Can't find it. He keeps getting told that he needs to be 18. And when we have looked into it, even for coffee shop and part-time work, when we've looked into it, apparently there is a new government thing that people are being charged more for having under 18s working for them. I haven't really looked into it.
Oh my god, this shadow is really annoying me. Look at this going right across.
Lovely.
I hope that hasn't annoyed anyone during this
But
video.
that explains as to why he can't get a part-time job. So that is annoying and frustrating for him currently. And I'm not joking, he has applied for over 20 jobs. So yeah, it's not like he's not trying. And he has got another 6-7 months before he's actually 18. So nightmare. Yeah, me and Lauren went away for Easter week, like I said, to the caravan. We had a girly week because Ethan decided he didn't want to come. The weather was not fantastic. I mean, it's what we like to call Welsh mizzle, so miserable drizzle. But it's enough to get you wet. It's not like...
It was actually a really hot day and we went to a red kite place.
Yeah, we did. Again, that's on our Instagram. So it's it's more like a...
walk.
It's a walk-in place. Well, you can take mountain bikes up there. You can take horses up there. There's lots of different trails. But they do once a day. I think it's 2 o'clock in the winter, 3 o'clock from spring onwards. They do feed the red kites. So my Instagram page has photos and videos as well, because we saw a heron there, which some people were wondering whether the red kites were attacking the heron, and no, they weren't. They were just being fed and swooping down, and the heron was just stood there
he was just bobbing his head.
He was having a little wander around, thinking it was brilliant. So no, the heron was not being attacked. They were just going for food, and he happened to be there. But that was really nice. That was. And
then it started pouring down, and we all got back to the car.
Yeah, so that was interesting because we decided to go on a walk. Yeah. Round the side of a very, very, very steep and big mountain. And my vertigo set in big time. Yeah, that was not fun.
I forgot to bring my inhaler, so my asthma.
Yeah, she wasn't bad. Don't think that I was being a bad mum and she was having an asthma attack on top of the mountain, because that's not the case. She was just a bit out of breath, so we stopped quite a lot to get catch her breath, and yeah, I couldn't look down, so it could have been a nightmare. It could have been Lauren with me stuck on the side of
helicopter.
But we made it. We just kept talking. I just said, keep walking or whatever. And she was going, oh, Mum, look at that lovely view. I went, no, can you just take a photo? Take a photo and I'll see it when I get down. Because it really does annoy me. Now, the funny thing is, right, I have been told that this vertigo has set in, I would say, over a couple of years. I never had this before. I could go up hills, go up mountains, look down, look at the views. I could climb up tower blocks, castles, anything like that without an issue. And from somewhere, this has set in, and it is extremely irritating and annoying to me because I like views. I mean, where we go to our caravan, the views are outstanding, but I can't look down. I can look out. So if I'm on top of somewhere, as long as I look out and not down, I'm fine. The minute I start looking down, I start going all woozy in the head. I feel like I'm about to pass out, and my feet won't move. Like they're like there's lead in my shoes, or I've got concrete feet. I can't move, and it makes me feel really, really ill. And I don't know where it's come from. Now, I have seen... Oh, I am 42, right, guys? Nearly 43. But I have seen, and I've been looking, that apparently vertigo is a symptom of perimenopause. Now, I'm assuming that is like pre-menopausal, so which can last for years before you actually start going through the menopause. I mean, it makes sense as to why it's come on from nowhere, but I've had a hysterectomy about 10 years ago, so I don't even know what is going on really. But has anybody else, right, got vertigo? And can they please pinpoint?
You can get tablets now for it, I've heard.
I don't want to take tablets. I just want to
Well,
know if anybody's got any tips, or have I just got to completely avoid anything for the rest of my life that involves anything fun like that, because it's not worth it to me. But yeah, so anyway, but apart from that, the actual place was lovely, and all we paid was parking for the day. We didn't pay an entry fee. They had a cafe there. We
didn't just go on that walk. Like, there was like a walk around the like river thing.
Yeah, there was a low flat walk, which is
we did that twice, didn't we?
Disabled and pet friendly, so wheelchair friendly and things. So that was, yeah, that's a nice little walk and trek. But they have different treks. They have running treks, mountain bike treks, walking treks, 3 or 4 of them at a time. Yeah, a horse trek. So it was a lovely place to go. We also had another couple of days where we went for a walk. We had a nice into Borth itself, which is where our caravan is in Wales. Had a nice walk and stopped at the cafe and had lunch, and then one day we went down to the beach and had an ice cream because it was that nice. So that is the weather in Wales. It's one or the other. There's no in between. It's either really nice and warm, or it's mizzling, or hammering down with rain. But yeah, we had a lovely week there. There was Easter activities and stuff going on at our view. We had entertainment and stuff. But yeah, it was just the 2 of us, so it was quiet. It was a girly meet. We went shopping in Aberystwyth. It was a bit weird. Yeah, it was a little bit weird. So yeah, my mum and dad didn't even come because my mum is struggling mobility wise at the moment, and they've just come back from a nice cruise.
Not a hot one, a freezing cold one.
So they went to the fjords, Norwegian fjords, and the Arctic Circle. They did see the Northern Lights. And yeah, so they had a lovely time. But yeah, my mum's mobility is taking a bit of a nosedive at the moment. So they have not opened their caravan yet, so they weren't even there. But yeah, there is that. Obviously, we came back on that Wednesday. We're here for one day, and the Friday we went to the retreat, which we're going to talk about in the next one. But it was amazing. That's all I'm saying. It was amazing. It was. So we will talk about that on another video. Still doing the same things. We're still horse riding. That's interesting. Last week we went horse riding. It was absolutely hammering down. The weather was awful.
Instructor
and our instructor has now fractured her hand.
Let's not speak about how she did it though, because some people might find it a bit traumatic.
Well, she just got... Well, yeah.
Her hand...
We've got foals and a lot of young ones at the moment, and she basically was with another one of the instructors, the workers that works there, and yeah, she got her hand
squashed the wall
by the wall, and the horse wouldn't move.
The naughty devil foal.
So she came out to us and her hand was black and blue and swollen already, and she couldn't move a thumb. So she was going to continue on trying to teach us. She was just
talking to us like, go get your ponies in, go groom them. Yeah. Like, perfectly fine.
And we're like, we know what we're doing, but we really think you need to go and get checked out at the hospital. And she's like, I don't know. So they strapped her arm up, sort of, so she had her hand up here in a bandage and all sort of stuff, and she was still quite... And we're like, we really think you need to go and get checked out. Like, so we got the horses in and started grooming and stuff. But also she does have like a very young puppy. She's got a puppy as well, yeah. We had to look after her. So, eventually she took herself up to the hospital, and I spoke to her later on that night or the next day, and yes, she has fractured her hand. So it's just another, like, that riding horses and going horse riding is not always, it can be dangerous. But it's just another example that you can't become complacent around them, especially the younger ones, because they really are just...
unpredictable.
Yeah.
But one of the foals at the yard had his second birthday.
Yes, so Simon had his second birthday, so he's one of them that we are working with. I'm
sure we can put a photo in of him.
We might be able to, yeah. If we can find one of the 2 of them, which is Simon really and Dior, that we work with a little bit.
Also, Simon started off really, like, skittish, hated kids and stuff, like, didn't he really? He didn't
Yeah.
like being around people. And now he will, like, beg you for kisses, won't
Yeah.
he just
They
loves
love
it.
kisses. They do love kisses.
So they've come on a lot, to be honest.
Yeah. So we've been doing that.
Yep.
And that's about it, really, the last 3 weeks. It's been just, yeah, all that. I don't think there's much else to say in life update.
Well, now that Grandad's back from his cruise, me and him have been walking Sasha, the dog.
Oh, yeah, I went, while Dad was away on his cruise, I went, which was, if you've been with me since the beginning last year, I had a fairly traumatic experience with a dog and was bitten that required surgery. So I do struggle a lot being around dogs and even outside with dogs. So yeah, I said, okay, Lauren, I'll take you. Now, this is a friend. This is a family sort of friend dog. My
Grandad
dad's,
used to work with him.
And they have rescue dogs, but German Shepherds, Alsatians, stuff like that, older dogs. And the one they have currently was mistreated.
By Stick.
Yeah.
Basically, there was a couple and they broke up, and the man took Sasha and took his anger out on her and, like, beat her up and stuff.
So they have got her, but you wouldn't know, really. Although you do say if she finds a stick,
she will
she's
tear it up,
protective of it and wants to keep it. So you can't sort of pick up sticks and throw them like you might do with other dogs. But yeah, she has arthritis in the back, and as do a lot of German Shepherd or working dogs in general. But she does. But yeah, Lauren is very used to her. She's the first dog that she went to after Lauren saw what happened to me, literally the day after. So she went straight there. So I did pluck up the courage. I did take her, and we did go out for a walk.
I feel like Sasha
a couple of
feel
times
that something's happened to you, because she's very, like, careful, kind of.
Yeah, she did come up and sort of give me a bit of a sniff and love in and stuff, but yeah.
And then she didn't want to leave you at the end.
Yeah, I'm very, very wary. But yeah, she was fine. We had a nice she loves her puddles, so she goes running in her puddles, and that was all good. So you did that, but Dad's back now, so Dad's gone back to the
reunion. It was so cute. She ran up to him.
Anybody think they've been gone for years? But,
yeah.
But yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, I think that is it now.
I think we waffled for like 15 minutes now.
It's been 3 weeks of just a lot going on, really. So yeah, that is us for our regular Flosstube. We will be back in a couple of weeks' time. Like I said, look out sometime this week for our retreat post coming up, which will be all retreat stuff. However, it will be like a Flosstube, because we do have whips, new starts, finishes potentially, although Lauren can't show you hers, but there is a finish, and also purchases that we bought from the retreat, and some other Flosstubers that were there. So it will be, it's not necessarily going to be an extra, it's just going to be a special
exchange.
Yes, we did exchange pieces, so we got stuff. So it's going to be all about retreat, but it is going to be a Flosstube special. It's not just going to be talking about retreat. We are going to have projects to show and things that we purchased and stuff like that to talk about. So we are going to leave it there. Thank you very much for sticking with us this long. We hope you liked what you saw, and thank you again to our Stitchy Kindness friends.
Make sure you join in with our Sal.
Join in with our Sal. We are starting today, which is Monday the 15th, but like I said, you can join in at any time. So this Sal runs alongside our hashtag gnomes everywhere Sal. So if you're stitching on anything that is gnome or gonk related, we want to see that as well. And yeah, thank you very much. Hope you have a fantastic couple of weeks. Happy stitching. Take care. Hope you are all safe and well. And we will see you again soon. Bye.